How is it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing alright today, you big bunch of dinosaurs and didgeridoos. Back with a brand new video, and I'm back out on the Graham Road again, as you can see behind me. That bunch of trees there, that's where I'm camped tonight. And I know what you're all thinking, Campfire Stories Lancashire is back out on the Graham Road again. It's not going to go anywhere else. No, it's not the case. I've got my Tamar 2 out today, my new 2-man dorm tent. So I wanted to bring it somewhere that's a bit more, you know, familiar to myself to set it up and camping. It's a solo one again, so I want to be comfortable. So that's why I've come back on Graham Road. But next week I'm going camping in the lakes. So yeah, there you go. Not just going to be camping out on the Graham Road all the time. I'm going to head up to Lake District for a night. So that's going to be a grand adventure. But yeah, for today's video, I'm actually exploring the other side of the Graham Road that I've never been on before. So I'm just kind of winging it really, hoping that my orienteering skills will, you know, be up to scratch and I don't get myself lost. I mean, worst case scenario, Lappin's that direction. So if I do get lost, I'll just head home. But I doubt that very much will happen. Yeah, I'm going to have a good few hours hiking around, and then head back up to my shelter, to my campsite I should say, for sort of, you know, late afternoon. Get some clobber on go, get my tent set up, and then settle into tonight with a few cold ones. So yeah, it's going to be a great video, great trip out. Been looking forward to this all week. We'll have a good chat as always about, you know, things on my mind and, you know, ways for me to vent out in nature. And bloody hell, this intro is going on. Just up here, I spotted some roadkill on lane, so I'm going to go see if I can find it and bring it back to my camp. So anyway, if you want to see what I get up to, please stick around. So before, when I was on my way in, I was going around Reservoir down on the other side of Graham Road over there with all my stuff, heading up to my campsite, and you know, I just made eye contact with this fella who were rambling around, and that's just the way I was brought up as a person. I was brought up with manners. Cost nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Could be the difference between a person having a good day and a bad day if you just acknowledge them with a smile. So yeah, I always do that to people anyway, whether I'm out at work or I'm, you know, out with family for a day out or I'm doing this sort of stuff. I always acknowledge people, even if they don't acknowledge me back. Anyway, I made eye contact with this fella, you know, and hey, alright. It's like, here we go, here we fudging go. Another southerner about to have a pop at me. And he says, well, looks like you're off hiking. Oh, I'm going camping, mate, yeah. All right, well, where are you going? I was like, I'm going up into the woods just behind me here. Are you allowed to do that? I was like, well, no, not really. But I said, as long as nobody grasses me up. I just gave him a wink like that. And he was like, oh, no, mate, I wasn't being funny with you like that. Just don't leave it in a mess is all. And I just, like, at this point, I was already walking away from him. I just stopped. I turned to him like that. And I was like, do I look like the kind of guy that's going to leave a mess in the forest? And he didn't say anything to me. And I just carried on walking. And I'm like, what is it with these people having pops at me? They're probably afraid I'm going to steal their wife, aren't they? It'll be something to do with that, I bet. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm ginger. I've got, you know, I'm just better looking than they are. Maybe they sense my alphaness. Maybe that's what it is, and they're trying to challenge me. But anyway, yeah, it rather ticked me off for a second. But anyway, like I say, I'm actually on the other side of the Graham Road now. I'm just going to nip to the cafe just to give myself a wash while handling my roadkill. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, so I've just found a lovely spot. I've just had my dinner and I'm having a coffee now. Just kicking back and relaxing. Gone into Moors on the other side of Graham Road. I'm just ogling the view. Look at that. Stunning. I was actually going to go further towards Rottenstall way, but I think what I might actually do, I might go off path. Let's see, there you are. I might go into that dell there, see if I can find any wall lizards or corn snakes, grass snakes. Yeah. Why won't it rotate back around now? There. Yeah. Oh man, I was sitting chilly here for ages. The sun's gorgeous today. Yeah. My last video I did on the when me and my family went to Beacon Fell. It was funny because I went for a wander and I really got myself lost for a few hours. I was gutted when I came back because Mum, Dad and Millie they'd only just gone and had themselves a full-blown conversation with a woodwoose, the British Bigfoot. So I was quite gutted I missed that. But hey ho. I've seen one anyway, and I like to have sat down and had a conversation with one, obviously. But I'm thinking next month or two, I'm gonna go wild camping in Beacon Fell, because there was a dogman sighting there a couple of years ago, and I found a nice little spot for a pitch. So I think I might do that. Go and have a wild camp there, and I am crazy for doing that, let's face it. I am a bit, you know, away with the fairies, aren't I? So yeah, I've got that lined up, and I really want to camp in Bowland as well, because there was a Bigfoot sighted in there. So that's what this wild camping excursion has finally done for me. Finally got to a place where I'm brave enough to go camping in these places now, so happy days. So I made my way up to the top of that dell, and there you go. That was for you, Dad. So I know one of your life ambitions is to be strapped to the blades of a wind turbine, spun around like you're on a Ferris wheel. So shout out, Dad. That one is for you. Yeah, that's as far as I can get to them though, I think, without hopping over the fence and breaking the law. I know I'll do some silly things, but that is one line I don't want to cross. Don't want to go to jail, because with these luscious locks, all the last 5 minutes in there I'll be somebody's bitch quicker than you could say Shawshank Redemption. So let's not do that, eh? Let's just admire him from a distance, eh? Just like that. So I was I saying before? I don't think I were actually. Work is it's picking up a bit now. It's getting, you know, busy again at work. We've had quite a quiet few months really, but it's getting busier again, which is good. Because while it was quiet, it weren't good for my noggin, you know, overthinking things and being stuck in a tumultuous rut of negative thoughts. But work is getting busier again, so that's really good. But as I said, a very positive byproduct of that, it's going to make me savour this even more now. You know, because the last time I did the wild camp, it was a boost for my overall morale. Whereas now, it's something that I can really, you know, work towards I can do my job at work, I can feel like I've helped people, and you know, that always makes me feel good about myself. And then this is like my reward, coming out here, you know, getting to camp and chill in nature. So happy days, really. One thing I did want to mention, these charity bands going around at work a couple of days ago, we were handing them out. Andy's Man Club, which is shout out Andy's Man Club. It's a I think it's UK based all the way around the UK, but particularly in Lancashire. It's a therapy charity for men to go and talk about, you know, their hard times and things like that they're going through at the moment. Because even though I am such an advocate for male mental health, and I'm incredibly open about my feelings, it saddens me still that we live in 2022, we're in this day and age, and men's mental health, it is still taboo. It is. I really think that. I know more men who don't talk about their feelings than those that do, and that's what Andy's Man Club is for. It's a safe place for, you know, men to be able to go and open up about hard times that they've been through recently. And I'm such a huge believer in sharing is caring. You know, if you can find your sort of, this is going to be a bog, isn't it? Step very carefully on this. The first time me and Luke ever went wild camping on Graham Road, at the very same camp we're at now, we sat off across the moors, we went knee first into a bog, we got absolutely soaked. Funny times, obviously. But be very careful around them bogs, so incredibly deceiving. But yeah, just a good charity for men to be able to go and, you know, share their experiences and hopefully build friendships up that'll get them back to a good place again, you know. And it's really, I think it's a good place to find encouragement to do things that make you happy and take your mind off depression and anxiety, because this is it for me out here. This is where I feel 100% calm, relaxed, happy, content in myself. Because when you struggle with depression, it's a daily battle, you know, and you can be it's not linear either, do you know what I mean? It goes like that. You have ups and downs, you know. Like myself, you know, I've, by far and large, 2021, I were alright, I were pretty banging, I were in a good place. And it's obviously this year I've dipped, but I've got back to a good place again through my wild camping, you know. And anyway, but Andy's Man's Club, shout out once again, go check it out guys, give it your support. One thing I've been getting a heck of a lot more into since I went to Andy's busy bushcraft school a couple of weeks ago in Clifton, getting better at identifying my edible food groups out in woods. And this is one right here, sticky weed, really nice, completely, you know, edible to eat raw, and it gets its name sticky weed because of these shiny stems. They're actually sticky to touch. I'll just nibble these while I'm walking through the woods. Good little power snack. And these ones, they just taste alright. Whereas like dandelion leaves, which we know, bitter shitty. But anyway, so I've been chilling up at my shelter there at my campsite for a couple of hours. So let's take you a little tour of my home away from home for tonight. There's my tent. Obviously, I've not started my fire yet, but it's ready to go whenever I want to. Got loads of wood to burn through, and then these big fat logs here. This is my little woodwork station. Over here is my little tree that I like to sit against. Got my book, I've got my pipe for later on. Got the beverages, of course. We've got some numbers there tonight, so we'll do a bit of a beer review on a few of them. And then yeah, my tent over here. Obviously, it's my two-man tent, and you can see obviously look at it. I've got loads of room to spare tonight. Got my sleeping bag, got my pillow at the far end, rucksack will be next to me, so I feel a lot better about that. Picked up an airbed from Go Outdoors a couple of days ago, and I bought an electric pump as well with it. Let's demonstrate. Hear that? Sounds like a Hoover. And it has that thing up in 45 seconds to be precise. So yeah, this is glamping for me, guys, because last time I just slept on bare floor with my bivvy bag and my sleeping bag, but it was just when I knew I was coming back camping again out here, and last time I were awake from 3:30 up to bloody 10 to 6, and that bare floor, you don't miss it when you've wild camped, and obviously you've not wild camped for a while like I hadn't. Don't miss that feeling. So I thought, you know what, it's something extra to carry, but it'll be worth it, because hopefully I'll have a much better night's sleep tonight. So yeah, and I don't know, like the tent to me, it's better than what it was when I was up at Billings when I demoed it. I got all the guy poles into those little golden pegs, those golden hoops that's supposed to go in. It's still a bit bell curvy there, but it's better. And as I say, I've just got loads of room to sleep. I'm looking forward to not going to sleep, obviously, because I'm in my Shangri-La. This is my boudoir. This place. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the light dying down a little bit and it getting dark and I can hear what animals. Looking forward to that. Slurping. A few heavy units, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to read my book. It's about 6 o'clock, so don't go dark till 9. So I'm just going to read my book a bit more and get some food on go soon. Right, time to get stuck into some clobber, guys. It's mad as this. There's literally a fella who's just appeared who's wild camping in the same place that I am. At least, yeah, it's nice to know I'll have some company tonight up here. I won't be actually up here on my own. What have I got today? Veg curry, rice, ration pack. Smells delectable. Got that nice cumin smell to it. I boiled it in my Tucano stove pot. Some boiling hot water, stove kit, and my gas flask. And I'm going to salvage this water tomorrow so that I can have a cup of coffee in it. Let's have a stick into this stove first. Gonna have this, get the fire going, and then time to crack open some beers. There I have a good look at that. That's nice as that. Been eating so much veg recently, guys. I've spoken about that before in past videos. Yeah. And when I went to Go Outdoors to get my airbed, get myself some food for tonight, I was just browsing all chicken and bacon options and spicy curries and stuff, but I saw veg curry and I was like, I'm having that. Anyway, I'm going to switch this off now and enjoy my... Look at this little beauty. Northern Monk ice cream flavoured pale ale. 6.2%. Oh, tell you what, I've been waiting to try this for the last 2 days I've been sober. I'm going to do a quick beer review of this, and then I don't think I'm going to do any more filming for tonight because I don't want to disturb this fella's peace and quiet who's turned up. I'm just going to chill out and listen to my podcast. Initial impressions. very sweety, sugary smell to it. And then there's a bit of an after hint of hops, which you find obviously in pale ales. So here we go. Straight away. Straight away the sweetness hits your mouth. Don't know if I'd say it tastes like ice cream. Waiting for that aftertaste. Maybe it's in that. Not bad. Definitely is a pale ale. It's got the hoppiness and the bitterness at the end. Slight sweet notes in there for ice cream. Yeah, not a bad beer. I'd probably give that 6 out of 10. Not bad. Right guys, bit of an impromptu one. Very exciting. It's about 20 past 9 now. I've had a few slips. I'm on my way back down to the main road because one of my very close friends, Joanne, aka Jo, is on her way down, and yeah, she's coming with some more beverages and she's going to join me tonight for this wild camp. So yeah, hopefully on my way down, you never know, I might get some sort of cryptid action. Maybe maybe a dog man, maybe a Bigfoot. Who the heck knows? So I'll keep in touch with you guys. Alright guys, making her debut on Campfire Stories Lancashire tonight. Oh. We've got my good friend Joanne. A very impromptu visit to this channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last minute. But... very
last minute. Guys, we're well on our way to getting a bit inebriated tonight. Well, I am anyway. Yeah. What time is it? I think it's about 11:30, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna see what happens tonight. But I think this might be the last log for tonight. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully we've not been, nothing tragic has happened through the night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Good night everybody. Morning. Dinosaurs and didgeridoos. I don't know if it's possible, but that was actually that was even a worse sleep than the last one. We both climbed into the tent about 20 to 2. It's 7:30 now, so Joe's hibernating in the tent there. Not used to this level of cold, I don't think, bless your little cotton socks, but being the Viking I am, I'm going to go on a firewood gathering now and get the fire going, get some breakfast on go. Apologies for this white haze that's appeared here on the corner of the camera. Don't know what I've done, but at some point yesterday I've dented my actual camera in, so a bit annoying as that. At least my video's still working though, so yeah, I'm going to have to get that repaired. Another expense for the month. Right, Bigfoots and Boggarts, we are done. Wild camping is now complete, so we're going to head home. First wild camp complete. How'd you find that?
Fun and cold.
Fun and cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very, very cold night. But yeah, we stayed up till early hours, slurping and chatting nonsense. So yeah, good trip overall. Did some good hikes yesterday. Had some nice food. Nice to have some company as well for once. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there for today. Next video, I'm gonna be heading up into the lakes this week for a wild camp. So obviously when that drops you'll know. Thanks for watching as always. If you've made it through to the end of the video, massively appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to, leave us a comment if you think there's anything better we could have done with our time. Well, I think it was really well spent, if I'm honest with you. And yeah, I'll see you all further on down the road. Bye bye.